Hello there, my name is Armando. There is something very interesting about quick fixes that I've been considering lately. When we talk about them, we normally refer to them as the problem. But I don't really feel like this is a very fair assessment. Because if you look at it honestly, quick fixes are actually incredibly attractive. And not by accident. I mean, think about it. If something feels off or uncomfortable in your life, in your body, or even in your routines, of course you would want relief from that kind of feeling. And if someone comes along and offers you a solution that feels simple, fast, and effective, it makes perfect sense to be drawn to it. I mean, there's nothing irrational in that kind of behavior. In fact, in my humble experience, this is something very human because at the core of it, quick fixes don't just promise results, they promise us relief. Relief from discomfort, relief from confusion, relief from the effort of having to figure everything out ourselves, even. And sometimes that's exactly what some people look for. Not a long process, not gradual adjustment, just something that works, something that makes things easier right now. And in certain situations, that can be very helpful. But there is a subtle trade-off that often gets unnoticed in the process. Because what makes a quick fix attractive is also what makes it very limited. It removes friction, but then friction is often where understanding happens. It simplifies the process, but the process is often where change happens. So when something works very quickly, it can feel like progress, but it often doesn't create stability because the underlying patterns tend to remain unchanged. And eventually, the same situation tends to return. And not because the solution failed, because it was never really designed to replace the process behind it. And maybe that's the important distinction here, that quick fixes are not inherently bad, but they solve a moment, not a pattern. It's like taking medicine for pain or to solve a symptom, but not to cure the disease. And when we expect quick fixes to be more than that, we end up often back at the same point, looking again for something that works. Something to consider. Does that sound familiar in any way?